So amazing, you found your 13 hand spread on the Grand Solar Life and Soul spread, but you want to know what it means exactly. I'm going to show you. What's up, everybody? It's Prophetess Eve. I teach numerology and playing card divination that you normally see in hoodoo and southern folk magic. If you haven't already, go ahead, click the link in my bio, download the Sacred 52 so that you can go ahead, get your birth card, and find out exactly what it is so that you can follow along in this series. Let's get started. And just a correction, you guys, I don't know if you've seen my last video. I am always confusing the count for your 13 hand spread. So you might see a video where I'm counting like 11 cards, 13 cards. You guys, please ignore me. I mentally have to check myself because I'm dyslexic with numbers. So say for instance, you are a 3 of diamonds, like my husband. You're going to start with the birth card, which is always going to be your first card, and you're going to count 11 cards over. All the way to the left, down, and back to the left. That's how you read the Grand Solar spread. So your birth card is a 3 of diamonds. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So your 11th card, or technically your 13th card, would be a 7 of diamonds. Now, we counted only 12 cards, right? Well, remember how we discussed the card that comes right before your birth card will always be your moon card. So let's go ahead and talk about the planetary placements. Each card in your spread is sitting in a very specific planetary placement. And depending on the card that is in that planetary placement will tell you a lot about the energies that you carry there. So back with our 3 of diamonds, friends, your 3 of diamonds, or excuse me, your birth card will always be your Mercury card. Mercury, your birthday always starts the beginning of your Mercury period. Remember, each planetary period lasts 52 days long before you get into the next period. So your very first card, your birth card, Mercury card. Right before your birth card, we have our moon card. So we have moon, Mercury, we have Venus, we have Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Then we have our long range card. Then we have our Pluto card. We have our environment card. And we also have our displacement card. Then last but not least, your last card would be your cosmic card. Now, for the purpose of the length of this video, we're just going to do the planetary placements, and then I'm going to do part 2 going into the other placement. Now, number 1, that moon card is going to show your ability to nurture. It can also show your relationship with your mother. The moon card can show you how you mother, or if you're not a woman, of course, how you father. It shows you your ability to nurture or to be nurtured. If someone you know birth card shows up in this position, 9 times out of 10, you guys are soulmates. Now, after the moon card, we have the Mercury card, which is, of course, your birth card. And remember, the start of your birthday, the moment the date comes, you know, that begins your Mercury period for the next 52 days. Now, when you're looking at Mercury, you're looking at health, you're looking at mental connections, you're looking at networking, you're looking at travel. Not long term, not necessarily for vacation, more so for networking or for business or for opportunity. Mercury could also stand for communication, how you choose to communicate, but just getting information out there. Also understand when you were in your Mercury period, if you do happen to make friends or you do happen to network with people, yes, it'll be amazing, but it can be very short-lived. So it'll come and go, come and go, come and go. When you're in Mercury, because Mercury is young, you have to take advantage of that Mercurian energy. Next is your Venus period. Now, if you find someone that you know, their birth card falls into the Venus position, which is right after your birth card, your Mercury card, that again is your soulmate. All right. So remember, the cards right before you and right behind you, if you find any of your loved ones sitting in that card in those positions, those are your soulmates. So when you're dealing with Venus, you're dealing with love, you're dealing with romance, you're dealing with the emotion. You're also dealing with feminine energy, you're dealing with favorable influences, you're dealing with marriage, you're dealing with, you know, kids. And Venus is all about earthly love. You have to understand Venus is the ruler of love, and it also rules over the sign Taurus, which is very, very earthbound. After Venus, you have your Mars period. Now here we're dealing with masculine energy. We're dealing with war. We're dealing with conflict. We're dealing with men. We're dealing with legal stuff. Mars is super dramatic and passionate, and it can manifest in so many different ways. If you find yourself meeting a person during your Mars period, or you find yourself, you know, looking at your spread and you see someone that you love or a loved one in your Mars position, sweetie pie, I'm so sorry, but y'all probably gonna be arguing. Y'all probably gonna be bumping heads. Y'all probably gonna be clicking. It might be some legal issues that you have going on with this person, or you might have to take this person to court, or you might have to get this person locked up. But when you're dealing with Mars energy, it can be very explosive. Next, we have my ruler, and that is Jupiter. Hey, Jupiter. Jupiter, we're looking at finances. We're looking at wealth. We're looking at abundance. We're looking at opportunities, and these opportunities, when they come, they stay longer than they would if you were in your Mercury period. However, your Mercury period can prepare you for your Jupiter period if you play your cards right. When you're looking at Jupiter, you're looking at support. You're looking at friends. You're looking at abundance. You're looking at riches. So normally you find when you're in your Jupiter period, you have an influx of ideas and opportunities and things are just working out for you. And oh my God, if you meet a person in this period, they could be like a person you can build with. A person with great ideas that you can, establish a connection with or a network with. All right, then you have the Saturnian, which is so crazy because I'm a double Aquarius. I'm ruled by both Saturn and Jupiter. Then you have Saturn. All right, we're looking at that old ancient ancestral energy. We're looking at that restrictive energy. We're looking at lessons. We're looking at things needing to be taught. So when you find yourself in that Saturn placement, in that Saturn period, you need to make sure that you are focusing on what needs to be focused on. Anything karmic, anything that you're meant to learn a lesson from, you're going to deal with during your Saturnian period. During your Saturnian period, which I hate the most because it's always like, what the fuck is going on? You're going to find that, I don't want to scare you and necessarily say that shit's going to be happening, but when the shit is happening and the shit that's going to happen, it's going to pull you out because you have to go into your Uranus. Right after Saturn, you have Uranus. Now, Uranus is all about unexpected things happening. And depending on what took place in your Saturn is going to determine what pops up unexpectedly in your Uranus. In Uranus periods, we're also looking at friends. So you could meet lifelong friends during your Uranus period. Also understand that Uranus is all about freedom. So during your Uranus period, you might feel the need to explore or to be outside. Or you might have this urge to just not be so cramped up. You ever have those moments where you're just like, oh, I need to be alone. I need to be single for right now. That's Uranus. I promise you, you don't hate him. And last but not least, you guys, for the planets is Neptune. This is our elder planet. We are looking at fantasy, dreams. We're looking at spirit. We're looking at delusion. This could also be travel across seas. This could also show up as deception or addictions. When you're dealing with Neptune, you have to remember to stay grounded because Neptune can have you all over the place. Remember, you're just now leaving that Uranus energy, that freedom energy where you were floating every way, every which damn way like the fool, and now you're in Neptune and you're just like, what do I do now? Sometimes you can daydream too much during your Neptune period, where in Neptune, you should use this energy to focus on meditating or, again, grounding. If you were to meet somebody during your Neptune period, you might end up meeting a manipulator, a love bomber, a person who's going to come in and sing. You can't be in delusion. Neptune can make a person delusional. Neptune can make you not see what you're supposed to see. You have to be careful with Neptune. Now, you guys, if any of this made sense to you, please let me know. Go ahead and click the link in my bio, you guys. Join the Patreon where you can get all of this written down, read it. You can download the worksheets and learn at your own pace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.